So it's my belief. You're not tuned in to 13astrology.com YouTube channel. My name is Imhotep. For those that don't know, spiritual advisor, moving into becoming a healer now. Got a couple people online for that, and also considering myself a prophet from the perspective of business is how I kind of speak on that, and I'll go into that in other episodes. But that's who I am. I know I've been just kind of jumping in on a lot of episodes and not really describing who I am. However, on this episode, what I want to speak on is uh, about angels, and I want to talk about how angels are born, not made or created figures, but they're actually born. Believe it or not, angels come from a higher Sephiroth or higher chakra energy, and they incarnate or they descend to this plane. See, there are some individuals that ascend into this plane, and then there's other individuals that descended into this plane. Angels descended to this plane. However, they had to incarnate into flesh and go through the process of a human being, then to rediscover the fact that you may be an angel or a demon, demonic entity, even depending on how you want to look at it. But these are still angels because you got to remember that it was two groups of angels. It's the seraphim and the cherubs. So you could either be a cherub or a seraph. And the seraph is supposed to be uh, a ascended angel or angel, and the cherub is supposed to be, if I'm getting this correctly, yeah, I think I'm getting this correctly, and the cherub is supposed to be a demonic entity. However, both having ranking in their orders, though, both having ranking in their orders, and when one begins to decide, maybe at birth, that they were once something, and they decide they want to be something else. So you was born something, right? You was born what your father is or was. And a lot of times the angels, see, they don't know who the father is, who their father really is. They don't teach them about the truth of their father's bloodline for specific reasons because they like to keep the bloodlines a secret. So a lot of times the angels don't even know their father. This is what they say, immaculate conception. See, it says that Jesus was conceived up under what's called immaculate conception, meaning that in occult terms, this is speaking of the not knowing of the father because of the father taking on a skin suit, taking on a blood, taking on possibly even melanin, even, or taking on possibly flesh, but not just flesh like the flesh that you was naturally born with, but going through transplants and different surgeries and things of that nature on a high level that you can reverse, like surgeries that you can reverse. Though this is how they did it, and they incarnated. And we're gonna talk more about that too on other episodes as well. So I'm not gonna go too much into that as far as how they do that. But the point, I'm just trying to make a point of how to prove a point of how the angels can actually incarnate here on this plane for real, physically, and shapeshift even into different figures. And this is what they're taught to do in their order. Now, when you decide that you're going to kind of wake up and do something greater in life, you become an angel. Doesn't matter what it is. You decide that you're going to do that, you become an angel because you decide you're going to do something great in life. And the thing you got to remember with the angels is this: the angels were sent here specifically for a reason, and they go through different conversions in this incarnation. And an angel is a lot of times judged for being fickle. They're going through different incarnations and versions So if you an angel and you was born something that your parents was, this is the point I'm making on this video. You was born an angel and you was born something that your parents were. And you have to go through certain rituals. I've been speaking about this in different episodes in order to break the spells that you may have been under based upon your parents and their doctrine. So you have to understand different figures and numbers, like the number 72 and the number 36, to get into different aspects of that. So what we'll do is we'll come back up and we'll talk more about this. Very important contract that we all gonna have to go through to make a transition into this higher consciousness that's here, that's ready to accept us. I'll be coming up with more. Hold tight.